Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays Renowned Explorers. Alright, we got one more expedition to go on. But before we do that, it's time to spend, starting with research. So we definitely want to unlock plus 50% stat gains from perks, since that combos really well with all the extra perks we're getting from all of these entourage members. Let's see. We can get one more thing, and that's it, huh? So this will improve Hildegard when we find secrets. Let's do that. Now we need to spend the rest of our insight. We could potentially get another research if we go +1 range on speech abilities and Satin resistance. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. So that means we want to go to Timbuktu. And we'll have Jean-Pierre pick us up some encounter tokens. So we're going to want to stop once this activates. Looks like we need one more. Yeah. We still overkilled it, but oh well. Getting her an extra trinket slot would not suck either. Can we do it with 5 more insights? We need 180 research with 5 insights. We can probably do it if we go here. Actually, these are just kind of better. Wow, these are a lot better. Let's go here. Two more insight. We're gonna make it. Alright, what do we need? 180. Yes, we will definitely make it. Okay. In fact, we only have one more. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish this off. All speakers gain an extra trinket slot. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and upgrade this. Alright, so that can only be upgraded twice anyway. So we're done. We're done with these, right? Yeah, because we're not going to get one of those guys. And yeah, so we're done with those. So we can get rogue, survivalist, or naturalist. Tracking or navigation. I almost certainly want the survivalist from there. And here we can get... I think she already has politics, languages, history, and occult. She already has all of those, right? Yeah. Does she have politics and languages? She does not have politics. Okay, so... tracking or navigation. He just has hunting and navigation, so we can get her tracking. So Tupi, famous in the Amazon for exploring the stone jungles of Rio and Sao Paulo, wants to teach one of you survivalist tracking or survivalist navigation. Alright, so Jean-Pierre wants to learn tracking. And then Nana Evita, the Argentine diplomat who once explored the southern borders of the land, wants to teach one of you diplomat politics or diplomat languages. So Hildegard will learn politics. And then 225. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. I'm not sure any of these really matter. Sometimes you can spend gold at shops during adventures. So, but we can't convert them no matter what we do. So I don't think any of these actually matter. So let's go ahead and upgrade our item shop to level 5. Well, we don't really need to. We're easily going to spend all of our gold here. Let's just take a look. Plus 10 speech when the mood is persuasive. Gain seduction and storytelling. So you would get seduction. That seems pretty good. Okay, we don't need that. Tyrant plus 20 speech of the mood is tyrannizing. Start every encounter excited. That also seems really good. Alright, I don't think we need to upgrade this shop. You already have languages. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get you... I'm going to go ahead and get you the Lucky Charm and the Incredible Rose. And we need to get you a defensive item as well. So we can get one 440. Oh man, we're 5 gold short of getting a Master Memento. That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. So I should have saved an insight. Well, I guess we'll just have to settle for a decent memento, unless we want to sell one of those for 75, and then we can get decent. I don't think I want to do that. Alright, we'll sell a good memento. We'll have some gold to take with us on our adventure. that might or might not wind up being useful. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and buy one of these. Even though I don't think they're very useful. Let's just make campaigns, like, ridiculously good. Let's see, we can afford one more follower. As long as it's not a lobbyist. Sure. Grab a journalist. Alright, I think that's everything that we can do. Let's head out. So we're going to go to Shangrila. And this is an incredibly perilous expedition. Rivalo has obtained the Shambhala key of privilege to open the gate to Shangrila. If you're fast, you can still collect more Shambhala keys and get there before him. You will find the toughest of challenges of all sorts and kinds, but there is an amazing renown to be gained here. So let's head over. It'll have to be truly amazing to beat the amount of renown we got on that Egypt expedition. This is it. You can finally prove that you are a better explorer than Rivalo. You can do so in none other than a most magical place, Shangrila, the Himalayan utopia. It is said that one's dreams come true bit by bit when you are in Shangrila. At the center of Shangrila is the palace of the Sintamani. This orb is a treasure of mystic proportions, on par with the Ark of the Covenant and El Dorado. And why aren't they in the game, by the way? If you retrieve it, you will go down in history as one of the greatest explorers, typo, of all time. Can you see Hildegard among the illustrious row of Vasco da Gama, Zhang He, and somebody? But first, you need to beat Rivalo. It is said that the orb can only be obtained with 4 Shambhala keys. These will surely give you an advantage at the palace. As you know, Rivalo already has one and will be looking for the keys as well, so it's better to find them before he does. However, you might still be able to snatch the orb away from Rivalo even without the keys. Alright, so basically, we have to go to these temples, and then we go up here. And at the temples, we have to do some ridiculously hard challenges. And the first temple we go to, we'll fight a boss. So, yeah, this place is really hard. And at the end, well, you'll see if we make it that far. The Cave of the Crane. You arrive at the infamous Cave of the Crane. This cave has some mysterious rooms where one's intelligence is tested by a mysterious entity. If you do it correctly, you will find the Shambhala key of mind. Hildegard sure wants to gain a better chance of getting the Sintamani. Continue to the entrance. Wait a minute, explorer. It's Cassandra Shafiq. Again, the scientist of Rivalo's crew. She approaches you quickly and begins her plea. Explorer, please, I've been sent to get the Shambhala key, and the challenges in there benefit me perfectly. Yes, it's best for all of us if I go get it, or else it might get destroyed. No? She's determined to take the challenges first. You'll have to convince her one way or the other. Alright, so we've beaten her just once, I guess. We fought the Tommy in the first adventure. So this is one of the toughest encounters in the game. She's one of the tougher bosses. She has less health now than she had in the last time we encountered her, but these guys have significantly more. So we don't have to worry about more goons spawning, but we do have to worry about the goons that are here utterly wrecking us. So it's currently friendly. So if we go devious, we want to make sure we get back up to friendly before the end of the round. Which we can do, of course, at any time because we have peace treaty. Alright, so let's move you back to here. You can do an impress. But I think what we want to do is start with having you do an impress and see where that puts us. So that is not enough. That is enough, though. Oh, he has confidence because they're weak to confidence. But I'd really like to get the speech power. They're resistant to saddened. Or they just do a straight up impress. Plus 6 speech power. Is that worth not taking one of these out on the first turn? Well, let's see. Maybe what we'll do, because I don't want to go double. Here's what we'll do. Have him move up. He will try to impress this guy. Alright, it worked. So now you can do this lecture and still take out one of them. Even though they resisted it, that still gives you the plus 6 speech power for the next 3 turns. Yeah, so these guys do kind of a ton of damage. Alright, let's move you down to here. And weak to confident. Let's make you heal you and make you excited. And let's see how much damage this does. A ton. Not enough to finish you off, though. Do you want to go brutal? I think we're better off saving it. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. That's not good. Alright, now's the time to use your heal attack. So, yeah, and that's big enough to take you all the way from almost full to dead. And that heals you up significantly. Gives me some speech defense. And then you guys can just impress. And impress. Alright, we're almost back up to friendly. I half expected that they might go aggressive, but no. Okay, so she is excited weakness, enraged resistance, terrified resistance. Excited weakness. That's the peace treaty. She has less armor. So I think what we want to do, actually, move her down here. We'll start with an impress.
Ta-da! Ooh!
That'll get us back up to friendly. And then you can take the 50% attack power buff and whack her. Which does a ton of damage. Gives us our speech defense back. Don't really have anything better to do but impress her, so we'll do that. I realize I just left myself in perfect AoE formation. That's a mistake.
Hey!
No, she didn't use it. That was lucky. Alright, you need to be healed. Fortunately, our heal is back up. Oh, it's depressing how little damage that does. His speech is just not that great. You have terrified and enraged resistance. So we'll just keep pounding away at you. Okay, we should be able to finish you off next turn, so unless something goes terribly wrong, which is always possible. Miss, I like that. Yeah, they switched to aggressive.
Hey! Oh! Whoa!
Alright. I think... might as well end friendly, since we can.
Ta-da! Ooh!
Yeah, might as well end friendly since we can. Gave her the friendly buff. You convinced Cassandra that you are the best bet of finding the Shamhala key. You are such a good person. Yes, please try to get the Shamhala key first. I now see that I can trust you with this treasure just as much as Rivalo. You enter the cave and the door shut behind you. The crew walks on in the cold mist until you encounter a massive closed gate. You hear a clunky, mysterious voice. What are the most important elements for life? I don't know. Give us the key already. Wrong! You get one more chance to answer the remaining 100 questions correctly. Who wrote The Art of War? Oh boy. Seems as if you're stuck answering all these questions. Who will give the final answers? She only gets 60% from archaeologist, huh? Alright, 87%. Fingers crossed that we don't get terribly unlucky. Okay, we're good. Takes you about an hour, but Agatha managed to find all the correct answers to the 100 questions. The voice is impressed. Very well, you are a know-it-all. You may proceed. The gate opens. There it is, the Shamhala key of mine you've been looking for. It sits waiting for you to take it. Okay, 150 renown for that. That's it. The key is in your possession, improving your chances of getting to the Sintamani. You leave the Cave of the Crane and its questions behind to continue your grand adventure. We need to go this way. This is a 0, but I actually don't like doing encounters in the last one here. So we're gonna head this way. Hildegard has spent enough time reading Climbing to the Top for your new campaign efforts. Alright. Again, I don't like encounters, but I think we pretty much have to go here, so group of Rivalo's henchmen is running around fanatically. We saw it. We saw a Yeti. You must hear me out. There's no such thing as a Yeti. No, you must hear me out. It's amazing, and we made some useful notes. You should come with us to find him. You want the information, but these Rivalinis will ruin the expedition. Alright, so we have to defeat 7 of them. This is going to be tough. Probably not as tough as fighting the boss was, but still. Let's see, they start devious. So if we start devious, friendly abilities will have additional power. They have confident weakness. Alright, we'll start by moving you back. You do an impress.
Ta-da!
You do a try to impress. And we'll have you do your lecture to get your bonus speech power. Okay. Alright. You can only hit 2 of them from this position, huh? What you really need to be is down here. Yeah, let's do it. Move down there. Now you can hit 3 of them.
Okay.
You don't really want to go to devious here. So let's just go ahead and whack this guy. We'll go to brutal. And then this has range 3 now, which is amazing because it's going to allow you to pick this guy off from 3 tiles away. Alright, so they went hostile. Oh my goodness. That's nuts. That is a crazy amount of damage. Wow. You might all get wiped out here. I had no idea they did that much damage. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. 56. Wow. I should not have gone brutal. I think we're going to lose this. Yeah, well, we have to get our characters back up. So what we want to do we'll have you go down here. Bring her up. You can go up here. Bring her up. As good as you are, you still can't knock any of these guys down. 43, 41. I think that's the best move. Then we have to hope they miss. No miss there. Come on, miss. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Oh, now you can kill this guy. Alright, why don't you do that?
Oh, wow.
We're still gonna have to hope they miss, though. Well, that's going to bring this adventure to an end. Sorry, guys. I had no idea how brutal those guys were in physical combat. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't get to make it to the very last encounter, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Hopefully you enjoyed this adventure anyway. If you did, please consider liking the videos, and I will consider doing another run based on how much you guys... you know, the feedback I get from you guys on these videos. So we'll just keep doing this. We'll do one run at a time. I won't record another one until I see how this one does. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you'll check out all the other stuff I'm doing on the channel, and have a terrific day.